I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Clive, where are you?
In here.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. They're raising hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Beside which, I'm not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Give us new clothes.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Gov,
We're leaving for Rosalith.
all sorts. Reports have been rolling if you're set on going.
Understood. How do? Take care out there, eh?
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look
Can't
after
exactly leave old Martha in the lurch. It'll take ages to tidy all this stuff up.
All right, Sid. This is no time to ride. Good girl. Time to fight. Marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morgan beards. Size of a goblin's eye. Not this goblin. Certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though. Bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my...
It is rare that we see...
I found your flowers.
Yes. Did you have any trouble?
Finding them was the easy part, but I don't remember these flowers. If the petals are meant to improve the effect, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treat.
If the ducal healers were convinced... Oh, allow me to... I need only a moment to... And here we are. A single drop added.
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
Might I
Just some linen.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to... My mother thinks it might be...
It usually is.
Yes. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh.
That damn bird's a menace. Who's gonna buy my...
Is there something...
If you're a bandit, only after that idea...
You wouldn't happen to be on...
Did someone from the market send you?
So the fool has protection. Oi! Killer! It's time to...
I told you not to call... As I told one of your customers that you...
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that!
All right.
Did he hurt you?
No, he seemed intent on letting the back... Our shipment is safe.
We can speak of that one.
So, you and my mother?
And were it not for the... Now, if you...
Oh, I almost... You'll be happy to know I've also added free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would
How's that done then? Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
Clive.
Don't worry. I believe this will...
Let's see here. One bolt of red. What's this? I don't... Is that devil...
You needn't worry. I can always return.
Oh, no. Oh, there's only to be hate. Speaking of which...
This one?
I've a mind to get... Did you know she's quite the little...
I know Needlecroft.
Her lessons.
Not when my father put down, Jill was taken as...
She's an odd... I could tell. I'd offered to sew her something that might... But she'd most likely turn...
Don't take it the wrong way.
Oh. We'll see ya.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses soon. Said they'd be made of linen.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Don't worry.
How may I help you today, Clive? You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Ah, let's see now. Well,
You know what they...
We're going to...
well, I'm sure you're champ.
Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde, then? Is the city safe?
Quite. But not without remark. And so the stage was, alas. It will be a more trying task to enter the capital, and they were careful not to. So tell me.
The north. We cross the northern port, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital.
A little local knowledge.
We'd best get him.
Oh.
Aye.
All right.
Lead up.
Fortify the castle gates, at once.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
This isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
Why do I do this?
Clive, we can get through here. Murderers!
And there's only one fitting punishment. I yield!
Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
Out of our way! This one!
Come on, take him! Get out of my city, or die! All yours,
We're nearly at the castle. It ends there.
We take him alive! Kill! Set her loose!
They have a curl.
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
Up to something.
We need to stop it. Whatever it takes. It's down.
Then let's make this count.
Jill!
We meet at last, Sid. Or should I say, Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kupka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard!
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment.
Fuck.
Now, on to the festivities.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me, then.
Headsman!
Where do you want me?
You! Bring the prisoner!
Yes, no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Gav! Shh!
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle, but the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh? Nearly forgot.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming.
I have to get to the courtyard.
Don't you let her die.
I hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
Jill, can you stand?
Come, Lord Rosfield. Don't tell me you tire of my entertainment.
Enough!
Yes. Perhaps it is time we served the main repast. I trust you are hungry!
Need this?
Much obliged.
Stay close. We're getting out of here. And Toggle, thank you.
Care to explain what the fuck your dog just did?
Later. Everyone, with me. That includes you, Toggle. Can you still fight?
I can try.
Still breathing, are you?
Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be ours.
I thought bad news always came in threes.
Let them come. It's over.
For now. And they won't stop hunting us until...
Go on.
All right. I promise you, Sid. He'll die by my hand.
You're late. Trouble on the way?
Just enjoying your entertainment.
How gratifying. Have you come to defend your father's throne, Lord Rosfield? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A realm without a ruler, an army, even a people. A veritable kingdom of dust. Truly, I see no throne to defend.
No! Enough of your games, Kupka. Just tell me what you want.
Sid's head in a box. Imagine my disappointment when I learned that he met his end at the hand of another. And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice-damned name. Your master slew Benedicta Harmon and defiled her body. If you choose to bear that murderer's name, then you shall answer for his crimes.
The only crimes I shall answer for are my own. Sid did everything in his power to save that woman, though she was long past saving. And so I did what he couldn't. It was me all along, Hugo.
It was you. You killed her.
I did.
Then I am fortunate indeed. I had thought the most I could wish for was to take the life of one he loved, just as he did to me. But it seems I was wrong. And I shall have my revenge. We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world. She would be my queen. And together, we would rule like the gods we are. But you crushed that dream, ground it into dust. Hear me, Rosefield! You will pay for what you've done. I'll tear you apart with my bare hands!
And what of you? How many people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed? You're
You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. You'll get no pity from me, Kupka. No pity. And no mercy. Now die!
It is time you learned what becomes of those who dare to cross me.
Cross! I'll kill you! Too slow.
Is unending, unyielding. Let this palace be your grave!
What? Oh, shit.
The world has chosen. I am in my element. There's no escape. The earth will always be my domain. Your journey ends here! I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you! Ah! 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 I'll fucking kill you.
There. You mustn't get yourself worked up.
Wait! Another time, Mythos. Is that all of them?
I think so.
Well, load of scum. Who the fuck invited them? Not that that's the biggest surprise we've had today. Where did you learn to do that, Toggle? Not telling, eh? Suit yourself.
Gav, we have to find Clive.
Right, sorry.
You missed one.
We were worried.
So was I. I was so close. If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
I'm just glad you got out of there alive.
When did the Royalists arrive?
Right after you went inside. Just when we thought we were shot of Titans, lot. In pile Odins. Not enough of them to worry us, though.
No. You didn't see the one who took Kukra away.
So, what? You think they came here to save him? Well, I'll be fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away. So what do we do?
We go back to the hideaway. I'm too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kupka later, shall we?
Aye. All right. Well, give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud, too. Hey, how you feeling? Ready to go home?
Just look at the state of you. Is this what you call taking better? No more
Don't worry, Gav.
Good, we should. The question is...
And what the hell were those? I'll tell me if
And I'll talk
the lawsman
about your if any four-legged... But what I want it, it's all well and good.
Right.
Will do.
Jill.
I will.
locals made it out alive. Kupka and his...
Otto. Oh, she's been better.
Good.
Any word on...
Vivian's doing what she can. We've sent ours out to the coast, but no lead.
Right.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the Professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill? Huh? My fee for bringing that.
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest, Sid? From what I heard.
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the... And? Dad said I had a nap. That was his dream for... But I'm helping no one stuck. I've studied... I know that...
Well. All right.
Which is why...
For me.
Who else? First things first, I need... There's the designs for the stuff. The other materials, apart from the wood, I'll need a...
Is that everything?
For now.
Where to start? Materials and tools. Karen and Blackthorn.
Here, what's everyone whispering about? Haven't you heard? Mid's back.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her.
Oh, Maeve knows how to brook it.
Was wondering, Mid's back.
Just now. She's planning to... Here's the list. Think you can find...
This lot?
Excellent.
It's paid. If it weren't for a
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff.
Thank you.
Is it business or pleasure? Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Blackthorn.
Was it?
I have a commission. Do you require... Do you think you can make...
Bloody hell.
My thanks. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Back, are ya? Saying 40, do you? Not bad, if I do say so myself. No scratches, right? Yeah, that should do ya. Anything else?
Good oil in this
Should be enough to keep. How do?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to... So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help thee, but I'm afraid I'd gladly spend... It don't have to be me, though, does it? You know, the...
That's right. I'll ask Martha.
Ah, Clark. I don't mind.
Thank you, Mark.
He went up to far as I...
I'll look for him.
She had a man of Grieger mopping their brows. All things unseemly, if you ask me.
Please, teach me how to fight.
Come on.
If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? And?
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. But I came up here... But you're a Daban?
It's the least of... This shouldn't take long. This one. That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son.
How long is it?
Oh, people started... Must be not... Oh, it may as well...
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. As soon as I'm done saying, I'll meet you then.
That should take care of Mid's little list. There.
right, Clive?
I am.
That's brilliant.
Is that...
Nope. Blackthorn, so as soon as Bernard...
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see. Jill's faring.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
Ah,
Talia.
recovering.
Of course. Take good care.
I'll do mine. Oh, Gav was looking...
The shell. Oh, that's right. He must have found... You have the look of a...
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brain. I'm afraid of what? Is it?
You don't need me to answer that. I hope as much as you that... And we must... The operation may...
I know, but... Quite.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, something I can't...
Just tell me what you...
No one knows Herblore like Ty. Unfortunately for you, I...
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Do you have a moment, Sid?
Which team?
Coles. They were moving in for their assault. A Cursebreaker managed. They should be back. I can't help.
They know the work.
But what if I've got them all before they go out? But I never really thought how my...
I'll go and fight.
Thank you. The plan was to intercept the...
That should be enough to go on.
Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her back.
Clive, where have you... I've been wanting to ask you, where did you get him? Like...
They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cry.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It's certainly Clive. I believe in one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frost. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it. A girl from the Northern Territory, one, awakens at...
You're saying that Jill granted to...
What?
Just like Fen. People called him my hound, but... Torgal just when his master needed...
You're right.
Quite. His latent birthright as a Frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get...
And regarding your wife, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for... I need you to
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. But I promise I'll pay you back. Just you wait.
Then I look forward to... Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka. The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting.
You'll do fine.
Thank you. I'm sorry. The brand is more than one. And even six. I became a physiker to help.
Cursebreakers lead hard. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb. And yet we have... The day I decided that I would...
I remember what little medicine tied. She begged that your operation be delayed. The procedure was even more dangerous. And those who were no longer with it wasn't something...
No. He always let and never asked anyone, even if he knew that it might cost.
Hold.
I knew there'd be pain. And I would never be...
I didn't...
We all want our brands removed. Rodrigue, I know your work isn't easy.
It's natural for a patient. Thank you.
Slavers don't even bother with Northreach now that all the highborn fled south.
Cole.
Just about.
Doris sent me to find you.
I sent a runner to the dame in Northreach.
Well, I'm here now.
Only some. I want to help them, Sid.
You made the right...
The goblin...
You have duties to...
All right. And please, hurry.
I won't let that.
Thank you.
Don't thank me, Jim. They're trying to get into the carriage. friend. Why didn't you flee with the others?
Why should we run?
Perhaps. Freedom, safety.
Sid, you weren't too late.
This man risked his life.
Fine.
What we'll do with you...
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back.
Thank you.
Sid, if I just... Or maybe I would.
Cole and the...
No. I was lucky. What kind of leader? I should have urged...
We swore the same.
It's good to see you...
With all due respect, no one with doubts ever joins our ranks.
We all know how...
Cole, I never... Thank you. I sometimes wonder, but...
You will. How goes the...
Largely. We have myriad sighting. If only we knew...
Well, if anyone can piece...
What?
Word.
Do you know, Clive?
You have nothing to...
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmeks will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks.
It's just one thing after another around here. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Wow, keeping them in line.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Here you are. All done?
Through the good offices of... As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed, which is why I came.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame.
I was.
Then I have questions for
Gladly. There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to. And I'm
A fleet sailing south.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think with this new... Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde? To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance? No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So, now I think about it, the men seemed almost as if they believed.
And you have your answer. It may well have gone cold.
As luck would have it,
I'd be glad if you give me a moment to make ready.
Very well, but...
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear. With a little help from...
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang.
You're not going in...
Don't worry. I'm not going there. I won't risk any more than I...
The Lanza and the Fang are all cooked. You have any trouble on the way, you ask.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. We've heard nothing from her.
Thanks.
So,
Don't look so worried. He'll be...
Thank fuck.
Gav, Otto.
You can count on.
All right, Uncle.
We shall. Come! I was a young man when last I walked this path.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands. Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn?
So, Lord has finally made his move.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stone here. Our Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
It's the outlaw. Take him.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that! For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Ah, it would seem Lord Cook...
We have to... not by guile, then.
Rosina... But how will we find...
And that she was Sid's other collab... I'll wager this...
That would certainly...
And that's exactly what...
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Anything I can interest you in?
Go with Gilbert.
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the... We're seeking to expand our business in the region. Well, we're best known... Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, no. Well...
What do you want?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of...
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest...
Oh, that's easy. The owner's only...
The Briar's Kiss...
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fangland.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Try the bath.
Thank... Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me.
I am.
I hope so. Do you know Rosina Dalamil?
And what business?
She was a close friend of mine.
Very well. Go to the bordello.
Silver! Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he...
So you're the ones who've been
I beg your...
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
It's over.
Who are you working for?
He wanted us to take...
Though one could
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat drank.
You're skilled with a fitting talent.
You know who I... So what now?
That isn't my... Our work is take him to meet his precious Rosina.
Yeah. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
The most fragrant herbs and
My
spices.
carpets!
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. Ah, so much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of...
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. Sorry. Whoever this Lubor... See that he...
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine.
Don't tell me you're gonna...
We might as well hear him out. Assuming he is an ally.
And yet even then I had more, but... I want you to put an end... Return to me when you have done so, and you shall...
What?
Manners, Greybeard.
Watched it.
My apology. Follow the crop, but that was 3.
Ha! It will be. Let us divide up.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
You rest, Go. You've earned it.
Excuse me. Is it?
I've heard damn pilfering. Us common folk have hardly had a shard, and it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages.
Well, we're a stone's throw from the soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal, and the men on the rock throw their money about like there's no...
Is that so? When did you get so big?
Needed to a silken soft. You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. Well, I hope you gave us good. What can I do for you, sir? Ugh, then be off with you. Don't be stupid. I just don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come. No, just leave, will you?
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Pride of placing.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you. What do you want?
I'm looking for my...
The gentleman who was with you.
Thank you.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with.
All right. I'm sure that we... But not...
What are you doing? Care to explain?
Bait, my boy. And I do believe I've snagged us quite... I had no luck, of course, but my uncharacteristic... They took me aside and said they...
So the pearl...
I thought that a small price to pay. But enough about my...
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke.
Ha! That... It just goes to show one should never underestimate... I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support.